Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. It's WIP Wednesday and I've already got my project on my hook. I have a lot to share with you today, so I hope you stay with me through this whole video. I'll have a lot of links to share with everybody, so check out the description of this video and I will have links to each topic that I'm going to bring up today. And the first thing I did want to discuss, I have my little crochet project here I'm going to work on while we're talking, but the first thing I wanted to tell you is Nate and I got past the first and second trimester, so now we are in the third trimester of pregnancy. Yay! We hit week 28 this week and we are so happy. Baby is extremely healthy. He is kicking me nonstop. Like literally he's moving right now. He's kicking me all the time. He's very active, very healthy. We're very happy. So I wanted to share that with you, and if you want to see, because I'm cut off here on the video, but if you want to see my 28-week photo, I posted it on my Instagram, so follow me at YARNutopia by Nadia Fuad on Instagram and you can see our photos there. We're going to take some really nice special photos of our pregnancy as well soon, so hopefully I'll be able to share some of those. I just am so happy and so excited. I do have obviously the pregnancy symptoms of being extremely exhausted. I'm really crowded in my ribs, so I'm like breathing very heavily. My ankles have been getting swollen, so I've been having to wear compression socks, and we're going in to see the doctor every week now up until baby is here. So, and those of you who've been asking, we do have names picked out. We have a list of names that we really like, our top 3, but we just want to see his face and get to know him a little more when we see him in person and decide on a name when he's born. So we have a list of names though we're really excited about, so I can't wait to share all that with you in just like, there's only like 11 weeks left. I'm so excited, oh my gosh. So that's one thing I wanted to share before we get into talking about crocheting and yarn and everything. The first thing about crochet is actually Knit Crate. Have you guys heard of it? Have you tried it out? Do you get a subscription each month? I wanted to show you this month. I got my box last night and I opened it up. Love it. I'm like, ooh. It comes in a nice wrapped box here, and I'm gonna hold this up so you can see this. This month we have this beautiful, what is this, cashmere and wool yarn, and each month it's a surprise. You don't know what color you're getting, you don't know what type of premium yarn you're getting, but you're getting 2 skeins of yarn, and then this booklet here, as you can see, I'm going to set this down, you can see this booklet has a crochet pattern and a knitting pattern. Let me open this up real quick so you can see. So there's a crochet pattern right here, and then the written instructions, and then if you knit, there is a knitting pattern, and the yarn that's in the box goes to each of these patterns if you wanted to make them, or you can make something else, totally up to you, but there's just great inspiration in here. Oh, there's another knitting pattern. Socks! That's cool. So there's a lot of patterns in each booklet. So patterns and yarn each month. Subscribe to Knit Crate, and for my viewers, I have a coupon code. If you use coupon code YARNutopia20, YARNutopia20, you can get 20% off your first month subscription. That's awesome. Thank you, Knit Crate. So we're going to continue getting knit crates each month. I love just getting a surprise of yarn in the mail and making some fun projects, and they're quick projects too. That one was just for like a shawlette neck warmer kind of thing, so very cool. But you don't have to use those patterns. You can make whatever you want, or collect the yarn and make your yarn room all pretty. It's up to you. So that is Knit Crate. Another thing I wanted to talk about today, and again, check out the description of this video. I'll have the links to Knit Crate and to the rest of the things I'm going to talk about today. But I wanted to talk to you about, you can see here I'm working with this crochet hook today, and every day I use these crochet hooks. They are so fabulous. I cannot tell you enough how much I love these crochet hooks. They are from the Etsy shop Would Be Fancy, and a lot of you know that's my dad's shop. Fuad Azmat has created an Etsy shop to make these fancy crochet hooks, because for a while I was complaining that I have arthritis in my hands, and when I crochet for a really long time my hand starts to hurt with the thin crochet hook. So I was like, maybe if I had like a thicker handle, something that was curved to my hand that would just fit really nicely, I would really like to crochet with something like that. So he is a man of many talents, and he designed and created this crochet hook, and then a lot of people were inquiring about them and was like, where do you get this crochet hook? Well, my dad makes them, sells them on Etsy at the Etsy shop Would Be Fancy. So make sure to check these crochet hooks out. You can get sets, you can get singles, you can just try them out, and they all come differently because they are all handmade. They are all hand carved. Here's my set here. So I have F, G, H, I, J. I do have a K hook, but it's somewhere floating around here. So these hooks all are, they're similar, but they are the different types of wood. You can see the different colors in the wood, but they're all natural, and they are ergonomic, hand carved. And there's international shipping too, so if you don't have to live in the United States to get these, you can live wherever Etsy ships to is where you can get your hooks. And there's sales pretty often, so check on the website. I think there might be even a sale going on right now, I don't know. So check on there on the Etsy shop, and you can get these crochet hooks because I use them in every single one of my video tutorials, and in every single one of my projects, because when I crochet for a long time, this is just nicer to hold on to something bigger, and the shape of it, it just fits really nicely around your fingers. If you've tried these hooks, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these hooks because they are so fabulous. I just love to rave about them all the time. And it's really cool that my dad was able to create something for me and for all of us, especially for those who crochet for a long time, so I really like it a lot. So I wanted to share that with you too. And next on my list, a lot of you were asking if YARNutopia, like different contact information for YARNutopia. You can contact me through email by commenting on this post or in YouTube. You can also send us stuff to our P.O. box. So we have a P.O. box now, and we are taking fan mail, donations, whatever you would like to send us. Actually, a yarn company just sent me some yarn I want to share with you. And so you can send it to our P.O. box. It's the address is in the description of this video. But I want to say a huge thank you to Willow Yarns for sending me the yarn for my next project. So I got a bunch of these skeins of yarn. This one is called Willow Yarns Rise, and the color name is Seafoam. So I got a bunch of these skeins in the seafoam color. I love the color because it's kind of variegated, but it all is the same green. I don't know how to explain it. It's really nice, and it's extremely soft. It is, I'll tell you, it is 58% cotton and 42% acrylic. And it's a thin yarn. It's a size 3. So it's almost like a sock yarn or a fingering weight. But I plan to make a summer swimsuit cover-up with this, like a swimsuit tunic top. So I'm going to make that with this. And I'm guessing it will probably take me 3 or 4 skeins of this yarn. So if you want to go to willowyarns.com, get your Rise yarn in any color that you like. You can follow along with my tutorial coming up soon, but you can get this yarn, and this is 475 yards. So if I got 3 of these, that'll probably be more than enough than I would need for a tunic top for me. So I'm really excited to make that. So big thank you to Willow Yarns for sending this to my P.O. box. Send me stuff to my P.O. box, you guys. It's like really cool. And it's fun to have a P.O. box now that YARNutopia is growing so drastically, so big. So I really love our community. Thank you to everybody who always supports YARNutopia. You guys are so wonderful. The very last thing I want to talk about, and I'm kind of rambling a lot, but I haven't talked to you guys in a whole week, so I wanted to talk to you and tell you all the things that are going on in my life. But the latest project I'm working on right now is this blanket border. I bought this fleece at Joann's, and then I'm making a border to go around it. And to do that, I got this skip stitch blade. It's for the rotary cutter. I opened it up, but I have the packaging here, so I want to show you. It's called a skip cut blade or skip stitch blade. I don't know if you can see that. But I will put a link to where you can get this, because I actually got it at, I think it's called Skip Stitch Blade website. I'll have to look it up, but I will share this in the description of this video, so when I upload this video you'll be able to get one too. And if you have a rotary cutter, just a simple rotary cutter like this one, you'll be able to put this 45mm rotary blade into a standard rotary cutter, and then get some fabric, cut around the edge, and crochet a border with me. So I will put that in the description of this video so you can follow along with this tutorial, hopefully coming out next week. I'm so excited to share this one with you. This is a very fun, quick pattern because you don't have to crochet an entire blanket, just the border, and it dresses up the fleece so nicely. So I just love this so much. I can't wait to share this with everybody. Also, I just crocheted a little rattle toy, like a teething rattle toy, last week on my blog, and I will link that here as well. You gotta check it out. It's a cute star, and inside the star it has a rattle in it. I thought that was really cool that they make rattle inserts so you can crochet or make rattles for babies. I'm just like making so many baby things. I literally have baby fever, and when he kicks me all day long, I'm only thinking about him all day, every day. So I love crocheting for him as well. So I have the rattle up on my blog already, video tutorial and all, so you can check that out. And then the next thing, after this blanket is finished, I have that swimsuit cover up that I'm going to be using Willow Yarns with. So those are all the projects on my hook right now. I am crocheting away like crazy, and the only thing that's keeping me awake and alive is coffee. Only 200 milligrams though, because apparently when you're pregnant you only are allowed 200 milligrams a day. So I'm keeping it safe, keeping baby's heart rate at normal level, but mama needs her coffee. So I've been drinking coffee quite a bit to get me through. So that seems like I have everything today I wanted to tell you, but thank you to everybody who is watching. Thank you to everybody who is supporting YARNutopia. Go check out Knit Crate. Go check out the crochet hooks, these fancy, would-be fancy crochet hooks. There is also a Facebook page so you can keep up to date on when there are sales or when there's new products out. So make sure to check that out as well. And check out Willow Yarns and get that Rise yarn for our next project coming up. I can't wait to share that with you. And until next week, happy hooking!